sent him the pictures of them outside the restaurant. 2 bitches, 1 you know what I'm saying? Where's the other? It's probably you. Yeah, girl, if you watching this, you know what I'm saying? I know you my man. Okay, what my hair look like? Oh! Put that back. I'm back and I'm ready to tell y'all my business, so let's get this on the road. I'm joking. Hi, my name is Rykky and I survived a Pisces man. I'm here to tell my story. Oh, bitch, cut! Welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video. I feel like this fan is extremely loud. Today I am back with another story time because story times have been very popular on my channel and I just want to give you guys what y'all like, what y'all enjoy. And I've came up with a schedule. And listen, every Sunday y'all will be getting story times every Sunday. Any other day that I release a video will be a regular video, which will probably be on like a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Okay, it will be like through Tuesday through Thursday. I am not organized enough to tell y'all I can have a video out to y'all. So if y'all don't get an extra video besides the story time, for example, a tell Rykky and things of that sort, y'all just gonna get a story time on Sunday because the story time will always be posted every week. So yeah, today I am back to tell y'all about the time I got cheated on. One of the times, you know, I had a lot of trials and tribulations. Now I'm here to tell my story, you know. So I'm here to tell y'all about the time I got cheated on. And I avoided talking about this. Like literally when I tell y'all, I just seen a post that said y'all need to be worried about what I don't post on the internet. And that's literally a fact, because I know y'all be like, oh girl, you come on the internet, tell everybody your business. What is your definition of business? This ain't nothing. It was something, which is why I ain't tell it. But now that I'm grown, I accidentally found out I was getting cheated on. It wasn't even on purpose. Like I wasn't even looking for it. You know what, I'm gonna just get into the story because I don't have nothing to say. And I'm about to do my makeup while telling y'all the story because I like doing story times, but I don't like doing sitting story times no more because I feel like it's so boring. But let's give some background about this relationship. So I met this man when I was in 10th grade. I met him when I was in 10th grade, and when I met him, you know what I'm saying, it's not that I didn't like him. He was a very attractive person. I need to find my products before I literally get into the story time because all y'all gonna hear is bags moving. So I met this man in 10th grade, and the way we met is because I was in class. Some guy was on the phone with him, and the guy always used to like bother me and stuff. You know, I was very quiet. I didn't talk to anybody. I tell y'all this all the time, and y'all probably think I'm joking, but I have had no friends. The guy just was bothering me, and I was just like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, why do you keep bothering me? Like, you're so irritating. Like, go to hell. And he was on the phone with this specific guy at the time. This was one of the times I found out he was cheating on me, so let's just make that clear. I was a clown and I never said I wasn't, okay? Oh well, like it's trial and tribulation. I was young as fuck, and I feel like my younger years was the time for me to be dumb because I can't be 40 dumb about a man. Like, are you crazy? What the fuck? So at least I learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? Unless I come on here again. I mean, the last video really was just self-explanatory, and y'all will not be getting the update on that because it was just so unnecessary. If this becomes a series, I think I should just address how we met because this is the first story time I told about him on my channel. I vowed to never tell a story about him on my channel because, like, bruh, like, number one, like, we were together up until I started social media. I had YouTube when we broke up, and we just like kind of established that I would never like really tell like an excessive amount of stories about him and stuff like that. Well, he just was like, don't fucking talk about me on your channel. And I was just like, nobody wants to fucking talk about you, but I need content. So I met this man in 10th grade, and the way we met is because I was in class. Some guy was on the phone with him, and the guy always used to like bother me and stuff. You know, I was very quiet. I didn't talk to anybody. I tell y'all this all the time, and y'all probably think I'm joking, but I have had no friends at all. And the guy just was on bothering me, and I was just like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, why do you keep bothering me? Like, you're so irritating. Like, go to hell, go choke. His friend was literally irritating me. Bruh, like, find a fucking life, especially because I never talked to nobody. So it was just like, why are you bothering me? The friend was just like on the phone with his friend, probably trying to show off, talking about some, oh my man, you hear how she talking to me? Handle that for me, handle that for me. Let's name my ex. Oh my god, we have to make a name for him. We're gonna name my ex Dice, okay? Oh my god, I really hate talking about this man because sometimes it triggers me. Like, you know when you break up that breakup and it's just like I'm so dumb. Anyway, so Dice is on the phone like, yo, why are you talking to my mans like that? Blah, 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 blah. I wish this was the time where AirPods was a fucking thing so that motherfuckers could have put their AirPods in and left me the fuck alone. But you know what I'm saying? And I ain't had to hear nothing, but I was just like, cause your man's just so annoying. We was doing that little back and forth flirt thing, blah, 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 blah. Boom. He basically asked me for my snap on the phone. He was like, but can I get your snap though? And I was so insecure. I really thought he was cute. When I could see him, I was like, oh, he's cute. But I couldn't fumble. Girl, like, you gotta stick to what you know. So I was like, no. Also, I was talking to some other guy at the time, so I was just like, oh girl, I have my New York boyfriend. I don't need you coming in my life. New York boyfriend was acting up, so I mean, it was only right. He was just like, oh my god, y'all. So he was just like, can I get your snap? And I was like, nah, I'm good. If I would have just never gave my snap to nobody, if I would have just ignored him, the way I would have saved myself from 2 years of utter, still to this day, my battery is dying, like always. To this day, I could have spared myself from the emotional distress. I'm about to change my battery. Do you ever just think, like, imagine if I would have just skipped school that day, the way I would have never known you. You know, I had to play hard to get, because bitch, I was dead ugly, and I was and I was not trying to fumble. You know, I really thought it was a situation where it's just like, you know how boys come to you in the gym or like in the lunchroom and they be like, my mans want to talk to you. I thought it was one of that, because the boy was actually very attractive, and I was just like, I don't know why he would want to talk to someone like me. Okay, nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, he gets my snap, we start talking. Fast forward, that's just how we met. The other parts are just so irrelevant, but at this point for like a year, but I found this out. Year he, I'm back again. Is it a story time if Rykky doesn't pop up in this bitch and make something very clear? I don't know why my words is beating my ass like that. Anyway, like I was saying in the story time, at this point, I fast forward, like, yes, we met, blah, blah, blah. We had been dating for a year. Found out he was cheating on me before then too, but like, this is just a time I found out he was cheating on me. Not the first time. So just think about why I was acting the way I was acting during the story time. Thank you. Mind you, I have found out he cheated on me beforehand, but like, this is just besides the besides the point. Year into the relationship, got cheated on a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I ain't learned. I did some cheating myself. I was just like, okay, whatever. So now, fast forward. Oh my god, the way all these secrets is about to spill. So one day, right, I was supposed to go to New York this weekend. I was supposed to go to New York for my friend's birthday, and I literally had the whole entire plan to go out. So like, by now, like, you know, we're dating. I'm telling him like, oh, I'm supposed to be going to New York this weekend. He knows I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? But he hated when I went to New York, because again, I used to talk to this guy in New York, and he knew about him, and he knew that I fucked with him for hella long. So he really was not a fan of me going to New York, because not that he tried to stop me or nothing, because he couldn't stop me. Like, I was not that much of a Disney door hoe. I was a Disney door hoe, but not that much of a Disney door hoe. But he couldn't stop me. He just would be like, I hate when you go there, because bro, you about to do some shit. Like, every time I would leave, he'd be like, hey, act like you in a relationship. He will always say that, and it's appalling that this is what he would say to me when I would go to New York, because you know what I'm saying, the pot calling the kettle black. So I was supposed to go to New York, and my mom, out of nowhere, like literally, I had planned to go to New York. I was supposed to leave that Friday after school and go to New York, and then my mom hit me with the no, she's not going no more, and she's not bringing me, because I didn't drive at this time, and my mom worked in New York. So I was hella pissed off, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, I don't have to go. When I tell y'all I was supposed to be in New York that Friday, she was like, I'm not going anymore. I don't remember the specific reason. My mom literally used to just stub my plans and then not give me a reason, and then I would literally just be in the house mad as hell. So we said our goodbyes on a Thursday night, like, you know what I'm saying, I think we spent the night together and everything was perfectly fine. Like, y'all, it was nothing out of the ordinary. I'm not saying, like, because at this point, like I said, you know what I'm saying, we had our trials and tribulations of this cheating shit, and it was nothing out of the ordinary. Like, literally, the only thing is, one of the things that I should have recognized as a red flag was he was not trying to tell me, like, don't go to New York. Like, usually he used to be like, don't go to New York, because he thought I was messing with the boy from New York. He would, like, be like, I hate when you go there, blah, blah, blah. But this time, he was just like, oh yeah, like, have fun. Like, I thought it was just because he knew that it was my friend's birthday, and that's why he was just like, okay. I wasn't just going for a reason and then being like, I don't know, I just want to go. Like, because then I feel like he might have, I thought personally he might have been like, why you all of a sudden want to go to New York so bad? But this time he was, when I tell y'all, he was literally like, yeah, have fun. And I just was chilling. I was like, okay, about time. We don't have to argue about me going to New York. Or not argue, but like have this whole, you're gonna cheat, blah, 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 act right. Even though I literally did not cheat the whole, I'm lying. But I didn't cheat. I'm sorry. If he ever sees this, mazel tov. If you're gonna be a cheater, at least know how to cheat. Bitch, I used to cheat because you used to cheat on me all the time. Like, what the, anyway. Y'all, oh my, I know he's going to see this. I know he is, and I know it's gonna be some bullshit. So if I don't ever post a video about Dice again, just know some bullshit happened, okay? Like, literally pray for me. My mom, when I got home, randomly was like, you're not going, you're not going, I'm not bringing you, blah, 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 blah. And I was hella irritated, because I was just like, why the fuck can't you bring me? Like, why would you tell me I can go if you never had intentions on bringing me to go? We had talked, but I don't know, for some reason I was so irritated, I really didn't pick up my phone to tell him like I'm not going anymore. I don't know if it was like God, a sign from God, because I usually like used to call him and like complain to my mom and be like, bro, like she's so annoying, like why does she always do this, blah, blah, blah. Like I usually did that often. But this time, yeah, I didn't do that. Like, for some reason, I literally just held my L in peace and I just didn't say nothing. I didn't talk to nobody. Like, even my friends, they were just like, are you coming still? And I just was like, nah, I'm not coming no more. And they was just like, why? And I was just like, because I can't. Da, 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 da. My sister's friend's birthday was around that time, and my sister was supposed to be going out. Now, I don't like my sister's friends. Never did, never have. I don't know about the one she has now. I don't really care. But back then, I hated my sister's friends. She was like, oh, we're going out for this girl's birthday. And I was just like, okay, like, what the fuck does that have to do with me? And my mom was just like, since you're not going to New York anymore, you should go support your sister. And I was like, no, I don't want to go because I don't like her friends. And my sister was just like, come, can you please come? Can you please come? And I was just like, I'm not going. No, I'm going to New York because I had intention on going to New York. So then my sister was mad at me because she wanted me to come with her and I did not want to go. Like, I literally, I don't like people out here. Like, I don't. My mom started guilt tripping me, making me feel bad for not wanting to go with my sister. And then I was just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'll go. Like, literally, I was like, I don't care. I'll go. Again, at this time, I've not told Dice that I am not in New York because that was the same day my mom told me, no, like, you can't go to New York. It was the same day that my mom all of a sudden became an advocate for me going out with my sister's friends. Put on my clothes, I got ready, and I had went out. We went to this dumbass restaurant, and bruh, nobody, don't even get me started. And I'm not gonna say specifically what restaurant it was, but there's a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like the food that we were eating. I was just there because my mom told me I had to go with my sister. Was not enjoying myself, did not want to be there. I wanted to be out with my friends, having a good old time. My ex had a best friend. Now, I know his best friend, but I never at that point have been in a room with his best friend before. I guess I have, because like I have, but like I don't know. Like, you know how men already be weird when you be around their friends? Like, I'm not that girlfriend who's gonna be up in your friends' faces because I have anxiety. So I never really seen his best friend like face to, like, I would go in public and I would probably walk past him and not know who this man is. I'm not gonna lie. When I thought about it, I was just like, Rykky, like, how the fuck did you, like, I'd be mad at myself because how did I not know what this man looked like? But y'all, I didn't. So let's name my ex-boyfriend's best friend. We're gonna name him Fresh. So Dice and Fresh, right, they were basically inseparable. Like, they always were together. Like, they literally were always together. I hated Fresh, I'm not gonna lie, because every time Fresh was with my ex, some bullshit happened. And clearly, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell y'all right now the bullshit that happened. So we were at the restaurant and we were all sitting at the table chilling, eating our food, whatever. At this point, I'm not eating anymore because I'm not hungry, and I'm just sitting there waiting for my sister, because we took an Uber, to be like, she's ready to go. I was waiting for them to be like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. At this point, I just want to go home. I wanted to call him and just complain about my mom and not being able to go anywhere, etc, etc. As we're sitting in the restaurant, bro, like, this shit is crazy. As we're sitting in the restaurant, they were like, ooh, who's that? Like, and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just on my phone. I was just ignoring them. I was dead ass ignoring the whole conversation. I just wanted to go home. Everybody was like, oh, that's, and they said Fresh's name. Give me 1 second. Y'all, I just realized the only lashes I have are these big ass lashes, and I do not want to wear these big ass fucking lashes, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to. These shits are humongous. Like, I don't think I can. So they were like, oh, who's that? Like, he's cute as fuck. Because Fresh was cute too. I don't know where my sisters are. I guess I'm not cutting down the lashes then. Fuck. Here they are. So one of the girls at the table said, oh, that's Fresh. Now, bitch, when I heard Fresh's name, clearly I look up because, hey, I heard that name before. So I put my head up because I was just looking and I seen Fresh. You know, I've seen him enough. Not enough, but like enough to know, okay, this is Fresh. Like, this is definitely Fresh, 100%. If they didn't say his name, I would never know who that man was. I promise you I would have walked past him like nothing. Oh my. This is why I don't like doing shit on camera. I'll be back when I put my lashes on because I can't. Because mind you, everybody at the table was like, oh my god, he's so fucking fine. Like, whoa, like, who is that? So when they said that, bitch, I looked up because I was like, wait, hold on. I look up and I don't even make eye contact with him. He walks in and I'm looking at him and I'm like, here we go with the bullshit. At first, I honestly was not even paying attention. Like, I can't even lie and be like, at first, automatically, I thought it was some bullshit. I literally was just like, oh, okay, like, he's literally just out at a restaurant to eat, like me. You know what I'm saying? Every time I do my makeup, my nose runs. So if you catch my nose running through this video, just shut up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really care at first. But then I had to, like, I don't know why. It was just like, bruh, something in me was just like, walk past their table. Because mind you, at this point, it's almost time for us to leave the restaurant. Like, everybody getting their dessert. Like, I'm just ready to go. Like, I don't want to be here. The bathroom was past their table, so I would be able to get like a good ass look. I would be able to see who's at the table, and I wanted to see if my ex was there because he told me he was gonna just be chilling this weekend. He ain't had no plans, he ain't had no moves, he ain't had nothing to do. Stop acting like you don't like seeing my face. Anyway, so the reason I wanted to walk past his table is because people walked in before him because I could hear them talking about like, oh, and who was he with? But I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but I wanted to see who he was with because I was on my phone. I wasn't paying attention when other people walked in with him. I only seen him because I guess he walked in last because nobody with him walked in after him. I got up and I was like, oh bitch, this is the drama. You know when you like your stomach start hurting, you start feeling a little pit in your stomach, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, something's telling me, like something's telling me something's not right, like something is not right. Like, Rykky, you need to get up, you need to stand the fuck up, okay? And you need to walk past his table. So when I walk past his table, I see him and 2 other girls. Now, a lot of y'all probably would be like, okay, like he could be out with his sister, he could be out with his whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily mean that he was doing some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's no way. Like, I just knew, I'm like, my ex and this man is inseparable, you know what I'm saying? So if it's 2 girls at this table, and I walked past like a good like 3 times, so I'm like, if it's 2 girls at this table and they clearly look like they like on a date or whatever, because he's like holding her by her waist or whatever, and at this time I'm thinking he don't pre me, like I'm thinking he don't see me looking at him, like I'm thinking bitch is fucking Blue's Clues in this bitch. Like I'm literally going unnoticed and I'm finna just investigate,
oh dumb bitch,
and figure out something. I'm over here thinking I'm sneaky as fuck. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to see what's going on. What's the tea? What's the tea? Is nobody coming in for like the other girl? Like it's clearly 2 girls and 1 guy. And I'm like, I don't feel like this makes sense. I don't know. It was honestly just intuition. Like it was just an intuition. Like I don't know. I don't know how to describe that feeling that I felt for y'all. If y'all ever been like cheated on or whatever, maybe y'all know like that intuition that I'm talking about. But I had an intuition and I just was like, I feel like something is happening right now and I don't know what. I basically was like, okay, Fresh did not have a car. Fresh don't have a car. So if he's here, he must have drove, right? And if he drove and my ex is not here, I didn't know if he seen me, and I honestly couldn't tell if he knew what I don't know. I didn't know if he knew what I looked like. So I'm like, he don't know what I look like. No way. He don't know what I look like. He knew what I look like. Y'all, I don't know why. Like, it was no reason for me to feel like they have so many friends, and it's just like I don't know why I was just so convinced that my ex was supposed to be for the other girl. I just knew in my heart. I don't know. So I was basically like watching them like low-key like not the whole night, because it was about 25 minutes in, you know, I had to walk past this table about 3 times. I was about to make it so hot. So I just stopped walking past the table. I'm like, nah bro, if they came, my ex had a car and his friend didn't. So I'm like, if they came together, most likely my ex would drive. It was clearly a plaza where it's hella cars, so it really wasn't the easiest way to figure that out. But I was determined to find that car in that parking lot if it was there. But when I was in New York, I really didn't text him or nothing because I would be busy with my friends, and if I did text him, it was really like 1-2 quick, like I love you, have a nice afternoon, night, and then bye. He had not texted me since I had left his house that Thursday night. Let me stop lying. I think he texted me like that morning and was just like, oh, have a nice day or whatever, blah 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 fucking blah. If my ex is here, he drove, I need to find that car. I have to find that car. I have to find that car, okay? But the way the parking lot was set up, it really didn't take much searching. Like I could sit outside and really find that car. I go outside and I'm looking at the cars. Fresh and his friends are still in the restaurant while I'm looking for these cars. Let me see if Dice's car out here, because if Dice's car is out here, Dice is here, but why he not in the restaurant? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. I just couldn't figure out why my ex was not in the restaurant. I'm thinking like, is my cover blown? Like, did they see me? Like, is he not gonna come in here because they see me? Literally the table was like in front of this big ass window. So like if anybody's walking past, they could definitely see me in the restaurant, and I was facing the window. Like literally I was sitting this way. Where y'all are, I was right here. Y'all the window, I'm right here. If I'm eating, you can clearly see me through the window. Go outside into the parking lot and I'm just sitting there and I'm just looking for his car. First I go down that way, I'm squinting, I'm like, boom, see my ex's car. So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, where is Dice? Because if Dice is not in the restaurant with these bitches, I was saying to myself, maybe like, you know what I'm saying, he just lent Fresh his car so that Fresh can drive his car, and you know what I'm saying, he don't look like a bum. I wasn't trying to trip out and like carry on and text him on no like crazy shit, because I was just like, maybe I'm the crazy one and it's literally not even that serious and I'm the crazy one. I was not the crazy one. Do not ever tell yourself you're the crazy one. If you ever think you're the crazy one in the situation, you right. You right. I'm telling you, you right. If you ever be like, I'm the crazy one, he ain't even do nothing, you right. Don't let them convince you that you crazy. You're not crazy. I text my ex and I'm like, hey, no response. At this point, you've been in the restaurant for like a good hour and some change. why are you taking so long to respond to my text messages? Like, what the fuck? Nobody in the car, because I walked up to the car and everything. So after I seen that, I take a picture of his car. I take a picture of the car because I need proof. If anything does go down, I need proof that I'm not a crazy ass bitch. So I take a picture of his car, and then I basically just went about my day. Like, I was irritated because I felt like it was some bullshit because he was not texting back. Literally, I sent another message to him, and then my message was not delivering. Is he like purposely turning off his phone? Am I blocked? That's what I said to myself, because you know I'm supposed to be in New York, and sometimes he would block me when I'm in New York because he would be irritated. Like, he would block me on like Snap. So I'm like, am I blocked? Like, I thought we had an understanding that I was finna go to New York and just turn up with the gang and just mind my business. Again, I'm gonna stress this again, he did not know that I never made it to New York because my mom told me no as soon as I got home, and literally had my bags packed, was like, I'm not bringing you nowhere. And I was like, what you mean not bringing me nowhere? She was just like, I'm not bringing you nowhere. So I literally was just like, you know what I'm saying, I gagged, and then I ended up just going out with my sister because I ain't had shit else to do. I'm like, why is he not answering my text? Like, that's kind of fishy. I basically get in the Uber and I go home because what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit there and like wait outside the restaurant? I'm not doing all of that, and I have to go home with my sister. The way I was living a double lifestyle, I had to not only pretend that I'm not scared that I'm getting cheated on, I also have to pretend, oh, my battery is dying again, bruh. I also have to pretend that ain't shit wrong so my sister don't clock anything happening. And again, like, at this point I have been cheated on by him before, so like, this man broke all lines of a relationship many times, so I should have known. That's why I think I was so on edge about the whole situation, and why I was just like, what is happening, because of his behavior in the past. I text him when I get home, I'm like, did you block me? Message is not delivering at this point. I texted him and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but I hope it's worth it because you're being weird. And then I sent him the picture that I took. I still have them, and I don't really want to post it because then you can clearly tell where I was at. I'm like, Shawty, like, I don't know, I feel like he's cheating. Like, I feel like he's cheating, and she just like, you know what I'm saying, give her some time. Like, if he doesn't text you back by the end of the night, like, so I was like, okay, but fuck that. I'm in my house losing my motherfucking mind, not only because my mom canceled my fucking plans and I gotta watch my friends on Snapchat having to turn up and having fun when I'm supposed to be there too, but also because I'm convinced that my man is cheating on me. Messages is not delivering. Then I called on the text now number, and the text now number was fucking ringing. I'm like, if he hasn't blocked, maybe I did something to him, so let me go argue with him real quick, so that I could get him to respond back to me, because that's what it took. Sometimes you just have to start an argument for him to be an adult and for him to actually talk to me. So I texted him and I just was like, you stupid fucker. Oh my god, I have to find these messages because I know I have them. I know I have these messages. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found the messages. I knew exactly where they was. That's what made me even remember to tell the story. So I texted him, and he had texted me, you going out with your friends today. That was the last message that he texted me. Okay, so this is what I texted him. I sent him a picture of the, like, because I took a picture of the people, and I can't post it because their faces in it, and I don't want to show it. But just know that I'm not lying. The messages is right here, okay? So I and I have these in my screenshots because I used to screenshot this conversation and send it to Sade and Paige. So I have these screenshots literally. I need to delete them. I'm probably going to delete them after the story time because it's just like, I need to stop holding on to toxicity. So I texted him and I was just like, I'm not arguing with you. I don't care to argue with you anymore. I didn't end up going to New York, and I was like, I went to the place that I was like, I didn't end up going to New York, and then I ended up going to, and then let's say I went to a place called McDonald's. I'm gonna be like, I ended up going to McDonald's, and it was like coincidence that I seen, and then I said his friend's name, and then I was like, anyways, your car was there, 2 bitches, 1 you know what I'm saying? Where's the other? It's probably you. Like, I literally was pissed. Like, I'm like, where's the other nigga? 2 bitches, 1 you know what I'm saying? Where's the other? It's you. Like, you're the other black man. I was like, I'm pretty sure you see me there, and if you didn't, suck my, that's what I said. And I was like, God must have really wanted me to see how dirty you are, bum ass. And I was like, and I hope you have fun last night, because FYI, I'm really done with you. Do not text me back, suck my. That's what I said. I was lying, okay? Period. Stand up. After I sent that, I'm telling you, I sent all the pictures that I took of them outside the restaurant. I sent him the pictures of them outside the restaurant. At first, I was just like, oh, his friend probably just took his car. But when he was not responding to my messages, I was like, oh no. When I texted him that, the reason I ended up sending that and like steaming the way I did was because, ignore the blender in the back, my mom thinks she might have stood or something. But the reason I steamed like that was because of the fact that when my messages wasn't delivered in the restaurant, when I was asking him like, hey, where are you and stuff, the next day, he responded to my message like literally at like 4 p.m. talking about some, yo, my phone died. What you doing? You going out with your friends? No, I'm not going out with my friends. I'm not in New York. And that's what made me yell, because it was just like, do you think I'm stupid? Like, do you think I'm dumb? He ended up responding to the messages talking about, hey, I just woke up. Are you going out with your friends today? I'm not in New York, dummy. That's when I steamed on him, and I was just like, so when I say like God must have hit me with the what's name, I meant to y'all. I was like, God, this is my karma. Like, I deserve this. Like, I don't know what I have done, but I deserve this. to try a new spray. So if y'all have one, please send it my way. My eyes keep creasing. It's kind of making me irritated. The way I have the messages of his response, because my mouth was on the floor, and I'm going to insert the picture of exactly how I looked when he responded to me. He dead ass said, damn. Like, responded back and was like, damn, it's no point in lying. So, and then he was like, I didn't see you though. That's what he said, because I was like, if you see me, I would. If you didn't, I don't care. SMD. He was just like, I didn't see you though. And then that pissed me off even more, because that's not the point. After all the messages I sent, that's the message he responded to. I didn't see you though. Thanks for that. And then we started arguing, and I think I have those messages too. He called me like six times, y'all. I just blocked him. Like, I literally just blocked him. I was not in the mood to argue with him. I really just cannot. Like, my heart cannot take anymore. And I know for a fact I was done for going back, but like, literally, bro, like, when you really are in love with somebody, the shit you will do for love. And I'm gonna tell you what he said, because I don't think I screenshotted it. Did I? Oh my god, I do have what he said. Okay, so she's a clown. Like, I was literally a whole clown. I blocked him. I was known for blocking him. Like, I would literally block him if he pissed me off that day. And he had them text now numbers on the motherfucking, I'm talking the motherfucking backhand. Like, he had them bitches ready. And he probably seen the messages wasn't delivering. Boom, I got a text from a text now number. He's like, what the fuck are you blocking me for? I thought we were about to talk this out like adults, because he kept calling me and I couldn't ignore his calls. And then that's why I blocked him, because he kept calling me. I wasn't even gonna block him. I was like, and I said that. I said, I'm not even gonna block you, bro, but stop calling me. That's why I said I was trying to be an adult, but he was not. I have the messages. I have only like part of it. He was like, why are you moving like that? And I was like, because I don't care. And then he was like, I didn't even and I was like, he was like, if you don't care, why are you moving like that? And I was like, so why weren't you at the restaurant? Because if you hit me with the damn, that means that like I discovered some shit that I wasn't supposed to discover. You can't just hit me with damn and then expect me not to assume the absolute fucking worst. Y'all are about to gag. Like, he was like, I was there. And I was like, okay, so why weren't you in the restaurant? And then he was like, because I was in the movie theater right next door with another bitch. Day after day, seems like when he sent me that message, my mouth, my soul, my body collapsed. Y'all see it? I was literally stunned. I was too stunned to speak. The tears just dropped out. I was shocked, but I was just like over it. So like, I just wanted to know more, but I was just torturing myself. I was just like, okay, so you was in the movie with another girl, like a date? And he's like, no, it wasn't a date. I took her there so that Fresh could be there with the other girl. And I'm like, but there was another girl in there. And he was like, because he was like, because we seen you, but we didn't think you seen us. And we ain't want to get caught up. So he was like, oh, let's go to the movies. But then the other girl was like, I want to go out to eat. So then they had to split up. They were supposed to go to eat and then the movies, because then the other girl, she clearly wanted my boyfriend, because, or he clearly wanted her too, or bitch, they clearly wanted each other, because they both were like, we're not really feeling Eden. But he wasn't feeling Eden because he seen his bitch, me, in there. So he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really feeling the menu. I ain't feeling the menu. Like, I feel like we need to go to the movies. And the other girl, being a sucker, probably like was just like, and the girl was a sucker like eventually, because I found out about her. She really knew he had a whole girlfriend, but whatever. He knew too. I'm not the type of bitch to blame the girl. I thought maybe he was in a store right around the corner from there, and I thought that's what he did. He just ran and then let the other two girls left the other two girls with his friends. So I was just like, so you're telling me that you went on a double date with your friend when you had a girlfriend? You couldn't tell me you were doing it, because I would have definitely objected. I was not that much of a Dizzy Door hoe. And you expect me to believe that you did all of that to not have sex with one of them? You did all of that to not have sex with one of them? And he's like, I didn't fuck. And I'm like, okay, what did you do? It, I'm not saying you had to, but you did something. Like, you did something. He was just like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. To this day, he still says he didn't do nothing. It was to the point where after the breakup and everything, we became like, where we kind of told each other a little bit of stuff. I never told my secrets, because bitch, when I have a secret, bitch, I follow through with it. Bitch, you ain't finna catch me. I'm not gonna tell on myself just because you tell me that it's okay to tell myself, because bitch, no. Yeah, girl, if you watching this, you know what I'm saying, I know you my man, and don't DM me telling me what you did now, bitch, because I already done cried about it and I already done went back, so it don't even matter. I was definitely a goofy ass bitch. And boom, he was just like, wait, why weren't you in New York? I thought you was going to New York. Literally tried to flip the script on me, talking about, oh, why weren't you in New York when you told me you were going to New York? Why are you always lying? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just started yelling about that too. And I remember we just started arguing. I was just like, suck my I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I think we broke up for like couple months. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like a couple months. We was about to hit our 1 year in February, and bitch, it was not given 1 year because we definitely did break up for a couple months. Like probably like maybe like 3 months. He did something that pissed me off, so I went to his house. I don't remember what the fuck he did. I think he call my job or did something very irritating or posted something trying to be funny of me or something, and then not like a nude or nothing, but like posted, I don't know, me I think. And bitch, I was pissed. We was in there rumbling. I went in there acting like I was in good spirits, and I know it's not good that I did it, but y'all, after that I was like, oh fuck no. So I definitely did swing on him, and I know that it was bad, but I tried to give it a couple months. I tried to tell him to leave me alone. Yeah, that was a story about how I accidentally found out that my boyfriend cheated on me. It was an accident. I was not supposed to be there. It was like God told me something. At that night I was praying to God. The night, like not the night, but like a couple nights before, I was like, God, like if this man is not for me, like just show me. Bitch, clearly he did, but I ignored it. Like as soon as God said, here you go, I was like, no, show me again. I was single as fuck, and I was sad and depressed, and I was just sad for the next couple of months, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was my story time. The life lesson about this is, like, if you're really going through it with your boyfriend and stuff, like really honestly just pay attention to the signs, especially if he's known for cheating. I promise y'all, if he's known for cheating, he's never not gonna cheat. And I'm sorry, but like I know a lot of y'all like to say like y'all boyfriends change, but a lot of them do not change. They just learn how to hide it better. They learn how to manipulate you. I didn't open up quickly, and I still had this happen to me. So I'm gonna just say, don't be a dumb bitch. Yeah, that was a story about how I accidentally found out I got cheated on. Again, like and subscribe. I want y'all to comment the craziest thing I ever did about a man. I don't know why I'm ready to read those comments. I just feel like they finna be tea, and y'all got like what, 1,000 characters to explain y'all story. I think the next video I post is gonna be a tell Rykky, because I've been getting a lot of emails. I haven't done one in a while because I just thought that nobody really liked them on this channel, but I have been receiving a lot of emails, a lot. Like and subscribe. We're blowing up quick, like really fast, so be excited for that. And y'all, I'm out of here. Don't be dizzy by no man, because I will punch you in your face. What are you doing, bitch? Stand up!